So, a particular woman who goes by the name of Sophie Hartman has been I don't even know how to begin. This story is just insane. Hey guys, it's Rod Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. Daily and consistent content, Patreon, merch, everything in the bio below. Subscribe, and let's get straight into this. So, trigger warning indeed, guys, because the story is absolutely insane and it really puts this conversation into the forefront about, interracial adoptions that take place when we have a lot of individuals, majority white individuals, who go to continents like Africa and they wish to adopt children and take them back to their households. That in itself, although you may feel be better for them, could also be very damaging, especially if you have ill intent. And that's exactly what has happened here, and this story is insane, so brace yourselves. Sophie Hartman fabricated symptoms resulting in her 6-year-old undergoing difficult procedures and surgeries. Nearly over 500 procedures, guys, medical procedures, in situation that she didn't even need because she was a completely healthy baby, but she was doing it for a particular social media related reason. Charges have been filed against a white foster mother who was accused of medically abusing her adopted black daughter. According to F0RCING Seattle, Sophie Hartman was charged with second-degree assault. Child, they're coming for her right now. I'm not even trying to play games. Listen. Sophie's that way, guys. Guys, PC Billy. She's that way. Sophie's that way. Thank you. Yeah. Don't forget to turn right. Anyways. Of a child after investigators found that she fabricated symptoms resulting in a 6-year-old undergoing demanding procedures and surgeries. Court documents say the child has had almost 500 medical appointments since she was 2 years old, including getting a feeding tube and cystectomy, sorry I'm pronouncing that wrong, tube implanted into her to help flush her intestines. God forbid. The young girl also had leg braces in a wheelchair, despite doctors telling Hartman they were unnecessary. If they were unnecessary, doctors, why did you even allow these procedures to continue? Because you guys need to listen. This is insane. This situation is a case of medical form of, I don't even want to say the word. It is not necessary to know the possible motivation of the caregiver, only the outcome of the behavior. It is my concern that this pattern has resulted in unnecessary medical testing, medication procedures, surgeries, and debility of the child. Hartman used her daughter's false diagnosis to gain attention from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Where are you guys at? I told you Sophie Hartman is right. Why are you not going somewhere else? Hartman used her daughter's false diagnosis to gain attention from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. She spoke about the child's illness at a fundraiser for the charity, saying that the disorder had been likened to a time bomb and that this is a human time bomb which therefore is no cure. For us, this is what life looks like. It's navigating constant traumatic chaos, making plans that will inevitably fall through, and battling resentment and bitterness for all that is outside of our control, Sophie said. In March, the child was removed from Hartman's care and found to be physically healthy after being observed at a local hospital for 16 days. Okay, so she's absolutely fine. But that is absolutely insane. Regardless of her being fine, she didn't even have to go through that. Like, what are these intentions about Sophie Hartman? Why did she obviously pre-planned this from the jump to say, you know what, let me go to a country in Africa, let me go there, adopt a child, take them back with me, and put them through these trials and tribulations. She didn't even care about the child's mental kind of pain, let alone physical pain of going through over 500 medical procedures, because she wanted to gain attention from a particular foundation so that she can get money or social media attention from this entire scenario. Children are not toys. Please, children are not toys. They are not there to be used for social media tokens to allow you to get followers and allow you to get money. It's disgusting, and it reminds me of a situation of that family that adopted that child and then returned him as if he was some kind of pet, and he shouldn't even be doing that to a pet anyways. And in this particular world of social media, we're going to see a rise of these cases. Number one, that in itself is a whole issue. Social media, people use children for followers and all this type of stuff and ignore their pain because they're focused on money and followers and attention, number one. Number two, we have another issue of interracial adoption, where we have white families going to particular areas in black dominant or brown dominant countries, adopting children, taking them from them, and absolutely messing them up. It's absolutely insane. Even when we have the ICE stuff going on over the US, when parents are split from their children, the Latin children are being adopted by white parents and brought into a different world, and then you have these parents who've lost their children that are never going to see them ever again. It's insane that this keeps happening. We have stuff like this that happens, and I feel like interracial adoption is something that people don't talk enough about, or the damage that happens. When it comes to it, I feel like there needs to be extra lengths, extra procedures, extra scrutiny when it comes to scenarios like this, because so much can happen that can go wrong. And this particular example Every single person that was during that process of Sophie Hartman adopting that girl, they failed that young girl at the time. From 2 years old to how old she is now, absolutely insane. Thank the Lord she's obviously doing well now and healthy, but this story blows my mind out the water that Sophie Hartman had the intention to do something as disgusting as this. Vile. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.